しぶりの大きな狩り楽しみなのです。
容赦はしません。
皆主様の号令を待っています。獲物が天然に勝利するために。
We got so many hits from this year regarding the action anime genre, and to be honest, even 2021 didn't really have the greatest year in terms of action anime. There were some great ones to watch, but ultimately there just wasn't enough of what people really wanted to see. But this year, however, in 2022, it's a whole different other story, baby. So today I'll be going through personally some of my favorite action anime series of this year and some new ones that are coming next season. So if you're new around here, then please make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notifications bell icon turned on. Stay up to date with the latest anime news and recommendations right at your doorstep. Now, without keeping y'all waiting, let us begin with the video. So the core element of Rust Eater Bisco is how unique of a series it is, and combining the epic action it has to deliver a very fun storyline where everyone thinks Bisco is a criminal spreading the rust disease when in reality he's actually trying to save humanity from this disease is actually pretty cool. Now, I'm not one to say this anime is mind-blowing by any means necessary, but more on the side of it saying, you know, it's actually quite solid. Created by Studio Naz and of course OZ, two brand new studios that recently established to create their very first anime, I'd have to say I am very impressed with what I've watched. Lycoris Recoil is something I never even expected to enjoy in the first place, but the sheer addicting action, the firefights, the cool Matrix moments, and you know, going on, it sure has me hooked in of what this anime is capable of. This is an anime original created by A1 Pictures, and it is one of the most talked about new shows of the current season. It's mainly about a group of girls fighting to stop crime from taking place, you know, using weaponry and watching them build friendship, training together and fighting together. It's something that can easily be done, but the way this was made is really something else, and it's just sparked me to really want to keep watching it.
私は君と会えて嬉しい。ちょっと嬉しい。
ダークランパート。違った。このスライムずいぶん高えじゃな。
全力で横にお取りください。
Black Summoner is one of those simple isekai tropes where a protagonist is so powerful at the very start. It may be that way, but this character is more of a savage than I really thought. This man is hungry to fight stronger opponents wherever, you know, the opportunity comes by, and seeing something like that is quite intense. Now, if I was strong myself as him, I definitely want a tough challenge. Produced by Studio Satellite, their fight scenes mostly consist of CGI that is actually done quite well, and it's not bad by any means. Even though many don't like this approach, I for one can actually see the potential it can become throughout its airing time. Okay, now we're moving on to one of the most popular talked about series of this year, and it's Spy X Family.
殺し屋スパイ殺し屋あにゃワクワク
少女は娯楽に飢えていた。
It's one of the more funnier comedy series that I have watched because its concept is so unique and very fun. Three characters join forces together to create a fake family relationship, all for the cause of saving the world from a disaster. With hilarious events to epic action taking place, what more could you ask for from this? It's also a joint collaboration with Witch Studio and Cloverworks, delivering to us a masterpiece of a comedy series.
38人か。1人当たり10秒もかけてられん。
I feel like the Executioner and Way of Life is quite the underrated isekai. Not being your average trope, it's more of a unique take where people that get isekai'd are actually killed so they don't spread their misfortune or, spread reality into this fantasy world or even seek power. I think JC Staff pulled a really excellent concept that you really don't see too often. There is no overpowered protagonist in this, and it's more of an even, late playing field, with two strong female protagonists trying to reach their goal with a really interesting world and lore behind them. I wish more people could see what this anime is about, but it is sad to see such an underrated anime like this go under people's radar. Attack on Titan, the final season part 2. I just had to include this in because it is too good of a series, and MAPPA have been doing a great job with the adaptation by far, and still bringing us part 3 next year.
忘れたのか。何をしにここに来たのか。犬に食われた妹に報いるためだ。
I'm sure everyone knows how intense Attack on Titan can get with the most recent events that have happened. I am so damn excited to see what's gonna happen next. It may not be Witch Studio quality, but I'm really enjoying every second of it.
エレンを止めてくれ。血の神神楽。烈日光狂。
立ち筋が変わった。
The Red Light District arc of Demon Slayer. Now, this is probably one of the best arcs in the entire series with just amazing animation during the fight sequences. This is all what you need to watch. We got introduced to the Sound Hashira, which is probably one of my favorite Hashiras in the anime, and also two brand new enemies, extremely strong foes, able to put up a huge fight to bring us quality entertainment and beautiful, crisp looking animation thanks to Studio Ufotable.
敵歴一戦6連
I think Love of Kill is quite the underrated series. It's nothing special, but I really enjoyed watching a unique relationship of enemies falling in love together. Dankworth Shato, who works for an organization to deal with and kill people for their bounties, she meets a very special person who is actually a swift killer named Son, who falls in love with her at first sight and wishes to get to know her. It's also got a lot of action from gunfights and hand-to-hand combat. It's pretty cool, and I think you guys will really enjoy watching it and find great entertainment from this.
しぶりの大きな狩り楽しみなのです。容赦はしません。みんな主様の号令を待っています。獲物が天然に勝利するために。
The Eminence of Shadow is a new anime that will soon be airing next season, which means it's not even out yet, but this is actually one of my most anticipated series coming really soon, and it's an isekai series. Studio Nexus will be animating this, who are the creators of, let's say, Darwin's Game, and to be honest, I feel like this anime will have a lot of great potential, ranging from its action sequences, great characters, and also an interesting story plot. It will be starting to air in October, and I recommend you all to keep an eye out when it does air.
主様と出会って私は2つの運命に抗う力を得た私は必ず勝利してみせます
And now finally, to end this list off, I'm recommending to all of you Mob Psycho 100 Season 3, which is the most anticipated upcoming sequel coming next season, and everyone is so excited for it.
この街で僕だけが
よく聞け最初で最後の俺様からの命令
Studio Bones will continue to animate the series that is so popular, and now we have high expectations from them on delivering quality animation sequences from its fighting and the overall look of the show. It's been about 3 years since season 2, and so this is a masterpiece that is returning once more with a third sequel, and I honestly couldn't be more happier to see greatness return. Well, there you have it all, the best new action anime of 2022. Everyone loves the action genre, blood-pumping adrenaline, and spicy moments that the majority of us are definitely looking for. If I've managed to leave any anime out in particular that you thought would be a great addition on the list, then let me know in the comment section down below, as I'd love to hear your very own opinion. Or just comment down below what you thought about the video in general, as I'd always appreciate the feedback. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one.